Oh man, it has been a minute since I've played any video games involving Pokemon Yellow. What was I actually did a quick review of the last video I recorded, which was back in August, and I had to get a quick catch up as to what I was doing. I'm Chrysanth still. Oh wow, today's actually the 17th. The last time I recorded something for this was August 17th. So, as you can tell, I'm a little out of date. Obviously, Moon's come out, and I've been doing that instead, but the winter break is here. I'm alone, so I might as well bust out, like, a part per day of Pokemon Yellow, recording-wise. Because as of this episode I'm recording now, I need to edit episode 16, which is crazy. Crazy that we're at that time. Which means at this rate, this episode's going to come out in 2017, and the world will have ended, and, you know, the scary, woo. So, yeah, let's talk a bit about filming this, and what exactly is going on here, because, to be truthful, the Pokemon Tower fucking blows. Okay, so, the computer I'm recording this on has been replaced, more or less. I know that sounds a little hard to believe, considering the fact that this is the computer I'm using right now, and the one that's replaced it is over here, actually directly to the left of me, which is directly to the right of this computer. Look, my orientation's not that good. It's been 4 months. A fourth of a year. A third of a year. I know my math. College will mess you up like that, I suppose. Okay. But yeah, I can't really get the save file to load up over on the old IBM ThinkPad. I think it's something with Visual Boy Advance on Linux. Maybe. Not really going to try to solve that mystery. So, the idea is I'll just record the rest of Yellow here on this laptop for now, and that'll be its final mission, which is kind of sad to think about, but I'm down for it. I'm also really down for Ghastly. One mistake that I have realized in my previous episodes is that I am not abusing the... Wow, the second I try to abuse throttle, it just does not work in my favor. You know what? Let's just pray. Yeah, see? Made that much more fun. I'm getting sick and tired of just wild encounters all the time. I feel like they plague the earlier videos a lot, so we're just gonna ignore those. We're also just gonna stutter over basic lines of commentary because that's the kind of person I am. What kind of Pokemon are you, my dear viewer? Hopefully not a Pokemon, because I don't know how you'd be able to watch this video. Oh yeah, I just walked into that. See, like this I can't speed up. This is a battle. This is a wholesome, once-in-a-lifetime experience with Channeler, who is a little bit different from the previous opponent I fought named Channeler, because this Channeler uses Ghastly, and the last one most likely didn't use Ghastly. Probably Haunter, or maybe even Ghastly. Little rare choice among the Channelers here. I think one of them uses a Cubone, actually. Also, level 29, because Comandante is a good Pokemon. It's a little weird to think. This is so outdated now that the real Comandante died at long last. Kind of weird. Hopefully in-game Fidel doesn't go the same way as IRL Fidel, but I like that little rhyme I did. Which is also weird because in my Pokemon Moon Nuzlocke that I'm doing IRL, I have a Pokemon named Fidel. So like, whoa! Talk about a weird coinky dink. Ghastly has been paralyzed. It's gone. Like, I don't even know how it can be paralyzed. It's a ghost. It's the ghost with the most. I'll just stick in. Hopefully it hits it. No, can't do that. I don't even remember. It was weird. Someone actually asked me to describe my team to them yesterday because they said, oh, they said. Yeah, they said. That's right. I got it right the first time. They said, oh, I heard you're doing this yellow Nuzlocke thing. And I said, oh, why would you hear that? It's a terrible thing to hear. But I couldn't remember my fifth teammate, and I remember why, because it was Jolteon, and Jolteon was still becoming part of the gruesome fivesome, or something along those lines. I don't really know what to call this. I'm not a Pokemon master. I'm in the process of becoming a Pokemon master. Hence the plot of the game, maybe. Probably not the plot of the game. Commentary, man. Alright, so lots more items to sell. I talked to a friend of mine about how I should be handling post-Erica. And this could be solved by actually checking my trainer card, which I'll do after this. But I can't really remember. I never remember if I should do Sabrina before Koga or Koga before Sabrina. And that might be why I've lost so many Nuzlocke runs in the past. Is because I always think Sabrina's the 5th one. Something just speaks to me that she's the 5th gym leader. I'm not sure what it is. If she's not, like in this game, then I'll know that whatever has been speaking to me has been speaking lies. And that should probably be excommunicated, just like the ghosts from Pokémon Tower. Am I right? Alright, so moment of truth. Let's actually figure this out. It's Koga. Okay, cool. That's just a little bit longer that I can go through this Nuzlocke and think that I have a chance. Also, new addition to the room. Oh yeah, that's right. This is my first episode I've recorded here at college, because let me tell you, it is a little socially awkward trying to do an episode in a room, and you got someone directly, like, over the drywall next door to you, and then on the other side you got people, too. You know, they're leading normal lives, and I can hear them giggling and being, you know, people over there. But then there's me. What am I going to do? I'm just going to be awkwardly, loudly talking about, yeah, go get him, Jolteon. It won't work. It won't work. It'll be the worst episode of all time, up there with episodes 1 through 11. But I mean, let me tell you, Comandante is confused, but we're gonna use that Thunderbolt. It's all gonna be, it's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be wonderful. Jolteon is running out of things. Hopefully, I get an ether. Oh, I found a rare candy instead. That's helpful. Do I have an ether lying around? I know I normally just sell those for approximately 0 profit. Actually, the Marowak boss battle is coming up. Also, let's not do this. There we go. See, life is so much better with throttle. Be gone, intruders. Oh man, I wonder who it is. Is it the battle that I just alluded to a second ago? Yeah, if you didn't have the Sylph Scope, you couldn't get past this, by the way. Fun little factoid from your good friend, Chrysanth the Hedgehog. This Marowak is a tough cookie. You can't catch it, but you can use Lavernius, which I will personally employ as my method of destroying the bourgeoisie. It's a difficult one. It's not one most of us consider ourselves ready for, but hey man, let me tell you about my Animal Crossing Let's Play that I'll never do. Bone Club, if my Jolteon was in, that would have been bad news capybara, but hey, Bone Club almost killed my War Turtle. I would have screamed. Because there's only one other person on this floor, and I don't know if screaming is a multi-language kind of thing. Also, Jolteon wants to learn Double Kick, which I can't remember if it's a fighting-type move in this game or not. There's only one way to find out, and that's by getting rid of Sand Attack senselessly. Yeah, Double Kick, why not? Because every Pokemon I need have the ba-ba. Oh, cool. Cubone. It's now in the afterlife. You ever consider how fucking dark Pokemon is? You ever consider how annoyed I am with wild encounters at this rate? Like, what the actual hell is a Pokemon? And how do we destroy it? See, look at how much more fun this is now that I can just use Poison Sting over and over and over again. You don't have to sit here and watch this. Oh, it's Team Rocket. Huh. I guess instead of fighting a bunch of Team Rocket members, I just fight Jesse and James. That's cool. I'm indifferent. Again, way past anything I've ever played, progress-wise, from the original games, so whatever. I could just kick Meowth in the fucking face. Yeah, look at that. Also, I've been swearing more. This is because I'm a more mature, adulterated content provider on the YouTube.internet. Arbok would be a good Pokemon to have Thunderbolt for, but I don't have Thunderbolt, so instead I'm just going to use Quick Attack over and over again until I've learned that that's the wrong idea. Probably as soon as Comandante gets poisoned. Hopefully that doesn't happen soon, though. I would like it, because I know these Game Boy Color games can do, like, the vague concept of a cutscene. I would personally like it. Me, Chrysanth, followed by Japanese letters, would appreciate it if there was a little cutscene, little animated thing, of Team Rocket blasting off again. It was an integral part of the anime, and yet here it is, not properly represented in this Pokemon Yellow game. And I think that is a shame. Wheezing can self-destruct? I think? Let's not test that. Let's not figure that out. Hopefully it doesn't use self-destruct. Just switching out to Queen Mary is a good idea in general. So I can use Horn Drill. I said I wanted to use Horn Drill. Horn Drill, I'm pretty sure, can kill Wheezing in one hit, which is what I would like to achieve, ideally, is a one-hit kill. It's just not going to hit. It's just not going to hit, though. I want it to hit. I just want to see if it'll work. Like, I'm curious. I'm curious like George, as that one kid at that slam poetry thing at my high school said. Okay, it's just never going to hit. It must have an accuracy of like -5 or something, because that is a little bit obscene. Oh, the emulator glitched a little bit here. Looked like it was going to do a lot of damage, but alas, it was not going to do a lot of damage. I guess it doesn't have self-destruct. I'm hoping it doesn't. That would just be cool if it didn't ever have self-destruct. I'm probably going to heal up after this. Yeah, in fact, I will. Just in case it does have self-destruct. I have the items to survive if that is the case. Yeah, don't ever use self-destruct. That is my plea here on Disney Channel. And in the meantime, we're going to use double kick. This is going to be a long, agonizing process, but I can't just go through this. I can't just skip through, or can I? Let's actually just break my own fucking rules, because, I mean, you know what the rest of the battle is going to be. It's going to be me just using double kick. Can we cite my current feelings as impatience, or do you think we should cite them as something else? I just noticed that the earlier videos drag a bit, and, like, me using like is funny. It's a cool little gimmick. I just don't want to make content that seems fillery, and I feel like that is a decent impression you can get from some of the earlier episodes. Not even that they're fillery, because that was never my intent. My intent was to just show it all off. But I'm switching it up a bit, the formula. Maybe just to make it go quicker. Maybe it'll just be this one episode that I do this for, and then I never ever do it again. But I want to just make solid progress and finish Pokémon Tower and get started on a new objective. That's me speaking about Pokemon. Also, Mr. Fuji gives me the Poke Flute, which allows me to wake Pokemon up in battle forever, which is really cool. I like this item. It makes Awakenings totally useless. And it makes Sabrina a little bit easier, because you don't have to buy a bunch of items. The Lavender Town Curse. That's me commentating about Lavender Town. Yeah, so we're done with this sector of the game for now, which is cool. Down for that. I have a full team of 6. Huh. Totally forgot. I must have forgot another team member then when I was describing, because I only described 4. Oh, it's the Jessie who I forgot about. What a tragedy. Hopefully we can keep this team of 6. That would be cool. We're going to sell some items, though, for now. Just for funsies. Really no special reason behind that. No, the special reason, because I like to keep you guys informed. I like to keep you in the know-how. The special reason is that I just want to sell items. Pretty special, I know. We are amassing a lot of money. And, again, that's because we're technically not ever losing anything. We could make it to $10 million, 100,000 Poke by the end of the game. And I'd be pretty cool with that. I'm going to spend it all on items once I do, but that's a topic for another time, really. Hopefully you'll understand that for what it is. I'm not really understanding myself. Part of me is thinking the commentary is going downhill a little bit, but these are my internal monologues here. They don't have to be in your receptacle as well. Hopefully I keep that in post. That's a really valuable thing. Okay, we are going to get rid of the lift key. I don't need the Sylph Scope anymore after this. I don't need the TM02 right now. And I don't need the rare candy, believe it or not. A tragedy, I know. Okay, yeah, and then we're going to buy a bunch of items, and then we'll work from there. And then we'll start making forward progress again, because, hey, I enjoy video games, don't you? There are two paths we could take. We could take the cycling road, or we could take the other path. I'll do both of them, for completion's sake, also for training's sake. You can just buy revive straight up. Forgot that was a thing. Maybe it's for the best that I forget that's a thing. Okay, so paralyze heals. I want to buy a few of those. I may be in the clean, but I'm not in the clean, if you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean. What else do I want to buy? This is the intense action I cannot throttle through, sadly. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's all I can really afford. Or if that can actually add anything. Alright, cool. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go on a big adventure. The objective, because I must always inform you on what my objective generally is to go wake up Snorlax, and we can technically catch it, because it's a special encounter. Well, at least I'm going to catch it. Like, you don't really have much of a say in this. I'm gonna try to catch it, and then I won't use it. Is the idea here. Remember when I fought all these trainers? That was an episode with my good friend. I was gonna do a co-commentary for this episode too, but then it just didn't happen. Yep. So this is the part where you get out the Pokey Flute, and you say, "Hey, big man Tyrone, it's time to get out of the way." We're gonna fight this Snorlax. If I kill it, I kill it, but I'd rather not. I'd like to catch both of the Snorlax for funsies. Oh, it attacked in a grumpy rage. Snorlax, though, TBH, pretty strong Pokemon. Pretty formidable foe, if I do say so myself. It's probably going to be facing off rather adequately against my Comandante here, who, even with a move that is strong against it, is, you know, going to be a tough competitor to go up against. It did use Rest, which is annoying. That's going to be annoying in the future when I get it down a significant amount and then it just decides to rest all the time. Luckily, Sleep Talk is not a thing yet. Otherwise, we would be in a much more significantly worse position. I don't like when Snorlax wakes up. It's just not a thing I'm into. Because it's probably going to use Rest. I'm just calling that. No, it used Amnesia, which is not necessarily the best of predicaments for me. I'm going to use the Great Ball, because this is a 1 out of 2 occurrence. Please don't use Rest. Okay, it's just going to use Headbutt instead. See, look at that. Powerful move. Very powerful, very potent, very emotional, very blessed. Alright, Snorlax is being a little bit difficult, but that's okay. We're just gonna deal with the I'll throw one more ball at it, and if it doesn't go in... Hey, I caught it! What fun. So that's cool, and it goes straight to the box, too, so I don't have to manually put it in. The advantage of having a team of 6. And we are going to name it... Lucky Hawk. There's an obscure one. There, fun. So, we're going to move forward. Probably only going to have time for one battle. That is all the time we're going to have time for, is just this one battle, because I'll be running up on my very valuable 20-minute time limit there, John. And, yeah, hopefully this will only be a minute long. It'd be cool. It's got Voltorb here. Voltorb is a very tough competitor. Me and Voltorb go way back in the day. These Pokemon are actually catching up very close to me in level, which I'm not too hyped by. I guess my over-leveling back in the day finally going down a little bit, which is cool. It's nice to finally be leveled off against the competition, and therefore making this a even fight. Oh, wow. Okay, I thought Jolteon was gonna die. Okay. Yeah, wow. That was annoying. I was not feeling the consequences of that, but the consequences didn't actually exist. Yeah, we're gonna switch out to Queen Mary and not take any hits anymore. Yeah, because I knew you were gonna do that bullshit. Alright, do like 20 damage or something. Thank you. Cool. Alright. What a kamikaze. And Comandante technically catches up to the rest of the team. Cool. Alright. I think that's a good place to end. First we'll heal, and then we'll call it a good place to end. Wow. Alright. Good first episode back, everybody. We're just gonna save up at this point. Apparently I've done 15 hours of gameplay. I highly doubt that. Whatever. Whatever.